Shoreham by Sea on a Wednesday. I've been in the UK now for 20 days. I arrived on the 4th, it's the 24th today. So I've done quite a bit. Been to Worthing, been to Shoreham, been to Brighton, been along the beach, eaten out, dined out, been to the bank, been to the pension, been to the Inland Revenue. So lots of things I've done. But today it's about the funny things. First thing I found strange was when I went to get my passport. I went to a post office here. Now a post office in the UK will complete a passport application for you and it has a set fee. So I went to this post office just around the corner here, but they didn't have the iPad to do the paperwork. So he wanted to do it on my phone. When he was doing it on my phone, I couldn't see the documentation, but he wanted to charge me £116, and because I didn't trust him, and that's the key word there, trust, I decided to go to Worthing, and I went to Worthing Post Office, which is in WH Smith's, and I went in there and I applied for the passport. The guy had the iPad, put the application in, took my picture and charged me £95. Strange really, isn't it? One post office, all owned by the same company, is charging £116, and the other post office is charging what it says it should be charging online, £95. I got my passport back yesterday, but what I didn't get back was my original passport with my visas in. Yeah, fact guys. So I'm chasing now my original passport, the red one, which had my Philippine visa in it, which had my Vietnam visa in it, which had my Singapore visa in it. Ah, dear me. Yeah. Okay, number 2. I catch a bus from down here. Called a bus stop. Bus stop, yeah. So it's a 700. It's called the Coastliner. So I go into Brighton on that bus. I'm getting on the bus, and the guy's got no passengers on, and I'm like, wow, what's this a bit strange? So I turn around and I say to him, return to Brighton, £4.50. So I give him £10. He says, I can't change that. What? He says, yeah, I can't change that. So I get out a credit card to use my credit card. He turns around and says, I can't take that either. So the guy was driving the bus and stopping at the bus stops, but he had no money that he could give change to, and his chip and pin and his credit card swipe machine wasn't working. What's the point of driving a bus when you can't take passengers? Anyway, point number 2 is so I went, waited for the next bus, used my chip and pin. Bus stop. There we go, 700. So this bus, if you catch it to Brighton, £4.50. If you catch it from the other side of the road into Worthing, it's £7.15. Same amount of stops, same distance, same style bus. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? How can it be more expensive for the same amount of miles, the same amount of kilometres? Anyway, number 3, cycle paths. My brother's not going to like this, but there we go. Cycle paths. Cycle paths in Worthing are cycle paths in Brighton, and you get loads and loads of cyclists riding along these pavements. But you've got pedestrians that are walking. Okay. Now, when you're at Brighton, they've got a cycle path that goes this way, out of town, which is on the road. Then they have a cycle path coming into Brighton, which is actually on the footpath. what these cyclists do is they come whizzing along. And the question I'm trying to find out, what's the speed limit on a cycle path in the UK? Because a lot of these people cycling with their electric bikes and their racers and whatever are doing a lot more than 30 mile an hour. Doing a lot more than 30 mile an hour. And they tend to weave like this from one side of the path to the other side. And you can see how wide this is. It's not a cycle path, it's a walkway. The cyclists will come through here and they'll turn around and go zoomy, 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 or zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Which I find a little bit weird, really. I have found amusing is that every seaside town has British fish and chips. It's the classic seafood food where you get cod and it's deep fried, floured, and deep fried and battered and cooked, and it's served with vinegar and chips. Not the chips you know in other countries which are crisps, or those horrible McDonald's ones. These are proper potatoes cut in big chunks, cooked twice. Cooked in sunflower oil normally. Used to be lard a long time ago, which is the fat that's around kidneys in seagulls, shite orcs of the ocean. So I used to do great British fish and chips. It's around £8 above now, wherever you go. Now some places are selling the British fish and chips, and it's breaded, which isn't really British fish and chips. It should be battered. However, I was in a fish and chip shop yesterday here in town. Now I was asking them. They get their flour from Canada. They get their oil, sunflower oil, from Ukraine. And they get their cod from the cold waters of Russia. How can that be British fish and chips when the base products don't actually come from Britain, don't come from the UK? Mad, isn't it? What happened to using flour from the UK? What happened with using vegetable oil from the UK? What happened about using cod from the waters around the UK? I do find that baffling. But anyway, as I said, it's 20 days. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun. My phone, my phone again, this one here, my Nokia, is having all sorts of problems unless it's not attached to internet. Doesn't want to pick up data, doesn't want to pick up, even though I've got £20 on here of data to use to dial, I have to make sure I'm at an internet hotspot to turn around and dial or call or send messages or text messages. Tattoos, art parlours, you got these paintings and people that do artwork and sculpture work. You've got knickknacks, you've got gay pride stuff, everything that's to do with the rainbow and the colours of the rainbow. People are here, you've got people out walking. This is all new for me. I mean, you got shelves open all year, so you can buy, you get knickknacks, you get all the other little things. Postcards. There's postcards. I was saying something about that the other day, wasn't I? So you get these naughty postcards that you send people through the post. They look very, very nice. But when the Royal Mail goes on strike, your postcard doesn't get there. So, okay, what have we got here? Full cafe bar. So it's in there. Carousel, old time amusements, got to chill out. The carousel for big guys like me, get on there and sit on your horses. So you can get your fish and chips, you get your burgers, you get your hot dogs. Oh, look at that, there's a bigger 99 there, look at that 99. This runs all the way down. You remember I said about that 360, it's going up there. This morning it had the thing floating around the middle. I have found that a bit difficult to understand, that when you come here they don't want to turn around and take cash, they want you to pay on card, which, if you're a tourist, do you have cash? Yeah. Do you have card? Maybe not, working in the UK. Yeah, one of those things, isn't it? That's the way, what they try and call it, progress. So it's got some old style beach boats that have turned around and oh, very nice. These will be the old clinkers, they call these, that will go dragged down the beach and be taken out to sea to do fishing. You can sit in them now, they're not used anymore. Remember, Brighton used to be a fishing place, it's not anymore. These here on the beach, these were used as winches. The boat would come in and then you'd use this and hand winch it, or use a motor to pull the boat up the beach. Yeah. Now they don't use it at all. It's the fishing museum, admission free. So there we go. There's one of the boat ramps that you turn and take down into the water, launch your boat, go out, do your fishing, come back. And this winch will put it back in, and then you put your boat up on the shoal like this, up on the shingle. Or paint it and put it here for somebody to turn around and look at it. They've got the old net locker there. Freshly made rolls, that's in there, seafood and oyster bar. Got some old seating in there, you can sit down, just chill out. And got smoothies. So people are turning these little archways, got the coffee shop there. If they can get in there, they'll turn around and get in, they'll make a little fish bar, they'll make a little smoothie bar or a coffee bar. You know, they'll turn the arches into something. But for years and years and years, in the 60s and 70s, it wasn't used at all. But then people started getting licenses to turn around and sell food, sell snacks, sell cards, do whatever they got to turn around and do. It's got a nice beach area. So what have we got on here? Fish and chips. Turns around, says fish and chips, salad sandwiches. You've got crab, crayfish, prawns, salmon, calamari, whitebait and oysters. Looks very nice. You can hire the skidoos or the surfboards or the paddle boards. Go out and do what you want to turn around and do. The Lucky Beach, that looks quite nice. Sundowner spritzers. That's a nice big deck chair, isn't it? You can sit here and chill out on the beach. Nice big burger there. Pins Sundowner. La plage. French for the beach. Oh, you've got skateboarding. So you can turn around and whip up and down on a skateboard, play around, break a leg. I wouldn't do it. God, bloody hell. Okay. You get t-shirts being printed over there. Put your table at the Lazy. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? You have to book it. That's what I find quite amusing. You have to go online and book stuff. You can't just walk in now in some of these places and just turn around and say what's going on. But you got it up there. Temptations. But there's nobody here to explain how it works, is there? See? people are walking by, but they don't understand how the cafe works, how the food operation works. Do you have to go online? Do you have to go to a bar over there? Is there anybody here explaining what's going on? Which one of these shops do you go into to sit around and eat in this area? It's a bit bizarre, really. Let's walk around here, shall we? Got loads and loads of food. Remember I said earlier in that vlog that, you know, there's 250 people, there's one restaurant for 250 people. Well, they might all be the same style restaurant, it might all be fish and chips, it might all be coffee bars. So you got something here called Santa Monica. Shelter Hall and Food Market. Seems nice and busy. Come around the corner, and this is a busier beach. You can see that. More people sitting on that water line all the way down towards the pier. They're swimming. Don't know what it is. They're getting in, but this is the what used to be known as, what's it called? This, they spent a fortune redeveloping this, and it was the pavilion. That was the word, pavilion. And it's very, very good. They call it Santa Monica now. Shelter Hood Food Market and Bar. Shelter Hall. Very, very nice. And it goes all the way down there. Just tried to turn around and book online on that one, because it needs a card again. They don't take cash, you don't take walk-in, you've got to book online to get there. So, got a little mama fish and chips. The copper clam. Specials. Native lobster, £10. So, or you've got what you got down here, specials, catch of the day, which is seafood, halibut, £25. £25, let's have a look at that one, shall we? That's 6 threes, that's 1,800 peso for a meal for one. But it's nice to see the walkways of Brighton. They got the seafront office, which is the lifeguards. They look after policing the walkways and the gravel to make sure that you've got a lifeguard over there in the red and that yellow, which turns around to make sure nobody's going to drown or disappear out to sea. And it's called Albion Beach. So this is West Street. This is the beach from this one going this way. So I've just come off of Albion Beach and I'm going West Street.